Facebook recently disclosed that the personal information from 30 million of its users' accounts, including those of CEO Mark Zuckerberg himself, were stolen by hackers.
Here it is, the blackmail letter I told you about.
Unbelievable.
The hackers must have gotten a hold of my private messages. Now they're threatening to release them to the public if I don't pay.
I bet this is related to the MyPage hack.
But the messages that were stolen weren't from my page, but from another account.
That's part of what makes the MyPage breach so bad. You see, the hackers stole MyPage login information, essentially a master key, that could then be used by hackers to impersonate victims on other sites, allowing them to sign in using the victim's MyPage credentials.
Can't MyPage do something to stop that?
They invalidated those keys, but no one knows exactly what damage has already been done, which in your case looks like the hackers stole private messages from one of your other messaging services.
How do you think the hackers got into my account in the first place?
The most common way involves the use of compromised passwords. Hackers use something called a compromised credentials feed, which contains usernames and passwords that have been previously breached. One password that is really easy to find is your old LinkedIn password, which no longer works for LinkedIn since right after they were breached, they made everyone change them. But because users are notorious for recycling passwords, the hackers took that password and used it on other sites, such as MyPage, and got right in. And because MyPage has become a directory service of its own, they were able to use your MyPage credentials to access all sorts of other applications.
You're saying because I've used MyPage credentials to log into other sites, that made things easier for the hackers?
Exactly. Even though many sites allow or even encourage you to use your MyPage credentials to log into their site, you should never do it. Instead, use your email address and a passphrase of 12 characters or greater that's uniquely different for each and every site you frequent. Contrary to popular belief, the length of the passphrase is more important than its complexity. You should also always turn on two-factor authentication whenever possible. Had you done this, we wouldn't be having this discussion today.
If these private messages get out, the way I talked about my boss and some of our clients, my career will be ruined. I'll just have to pay them ransom. That's it.
I'm afraid if you do that, the hackers will just come back for more money, holding this over your head while demanding payouts indefinitely. And even if you do pay them, there's no guarantee they won't just release the messages anyway.
So you're saying no matter what, I'm trapped?
I'm going to call the authorities. Hopefully they can help. But otherwise, I'm afraid so.